Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, are you on the right path? So I figured I wouldn't make it too specific, like what path you need to be on. I figure I'm going to try to read it in multiple scenarios and see how it all play out, see what comes out. Also, I was thinking about this because that's usually a question that we ask, and I was thinking, why didn't I ask this before, like earlier? Because this is something that we like to know, like, are we on the right path? Am I going in the right direction? That was the main reason that we were using tarot. And, most of us were using it like towards love, like, am I going in the right direction towards love? But some of us, use it towards career, towards creativity, towards just the unknown in general. So sometimes, even though you're going into the unknown, you want to know, am I on the right path to going to the unknown? You know what I mean? Like, am I going on the right path to taking this risk? Am I going on the right path to this relationship? Am I going on the right path to express my creativity or whatever it is that I want to do? Or even just express yourself, like verbally, or process feelings. You're like, are you moving on the right path? You may just be wondering. So I don't really know how it's going to play out, but, and the intention is to get that. So that's what we're going to see. All right. So we got 4 piles as always. All right. Thanks for those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Appreciate y'all very much. Thanks for the support. I love it. I love it. Yo, damn. It's been over like a year, man. I've done this for over a year. And it's crazy because at one time, like in the beginning, and towards before I made it to a year, I was thinking, is this even worth it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many other people out here. I feel like I should be further, all that stuff, right? The ego gets involved. But I read y'all comments and I'm like, wow, man, I'm making a difference. You know what I mean? I'm affecting somebody's day. I'm making a day better. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like y'all stories, some of y'all stories and like the emotions, and I could feel that. And I'm like, damn, I love y'all. Like genuinely. I like, as close as I can, you know what I mean, without like getting to know you. But as far as like human to human, person to person, soul to soul, I love y'all. Like, damn. You know what I mean? And I'll be wishing y'all the best. So thank you always for being here and just, watching my content, interacting with me, and giving me encouragement, and just sharing, vulnerabilities with me. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate it, and I value it, and I'll honor that. So, without doing too much talking and getting too sappy, I got these piles. So I got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Okay? So, take a look at these piles. All right, and I'm gonna give you a picture, and then you can pick your piles. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1, are you on the right path? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. All right. So, pile 1. All right, so you're in the beginning phases. All right, that's cool. What does it say? You need some yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Okay. And these are the actions. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're in the beginning stages. Okay, so you're more in like, I'm not gonna say a dreamer state, but you're more in like researching, getting information, and you are in theory, you are on the right path. You're not on the wrong path. You just really haven't initiated, is what the cards are saying. Like you've got ideas, you got some wisdom, you got some information, but you're putting the cart before the horse. So like you kind of like envision yourself further, or like the work that you anticipate doing, or the successes that you expect to gain, or the connections you expect to have, stuff like that. You're not quite there yet. You know what I mean? You're needing to become more sensitive or get dive deeper, like, but like more like immerse yourself, like immerse. Yeah, you want to get as deep as possible. Like you want to submerge. All right, you want to submerge yourself into whatever this is that you're trying to get into. All right, so and it's going to be having to do with communication or intellectual something intellectual maybe, or something that causes people to think, or it stimulates think or inspires thinking. Because it says your life is a canvas, art, manifestation, and creative accountability. And that's you needing to protect this. So you may have ideas, you may have passions, or like a baby. We call it like a baby that you're birthing. So you could be, having a baby as well. This could be like something that you're working on. All right. So here, either way, whatever this case may be, what I'm looking at is this. If you're looking for something that's like long term, because we got Saturn here. Oh, let me give you the signs too. All right, so you could be a Capricorn, you could be a Pisces, you could be a Gemini, you could be a Gemini, you could be a Libra, you could be a Gemini, Taurus, and I got Libra 3 more times. And we got Aquarius and Libra and Taurus. God dang. Okay, so that's a lot of signs. All right, but this has to do like foundation, stability, security. All right, because we got Saturn, and we have Taurus energy, and we have Libra or Empress energy, and we have Gaia, which is like motherly energy. So you could be, if you're trying to be like in a partnership or have like a family, then you're going to still need to be submerging yourself. Like you're going to need to dedicate yourself to it, because Saturn with the Pisces energy, Saturn grounds Pisces. Pisces is normally an energy of like, not really being down to earth about what's going on. Saturn ain't playing that. Saturn pulls you into more being grounded and realizing a need for structure, or a need for dedication or resilience, or even just a need for being practical and recognizing what the limitations are of this situation. All right. And but this is the great thing, because what's coming to me now is also about abundance coming from Saturn. All right, and this comes from hard work or from studying, learning. When you learn the lesson, Saturn blesses you. So this is what this is about here. You're on the path of it. You're just needing to get more information, do more studying. There's a change of perspective that's needed to be had. That's going to give you a brand new beginning. All right. And this is also going to come in with partnerships. All right. Now, this could be with a Taurus, it could be with a Gemini. It doesn't have to be, or it could be with another Libra or multiple Libras. Doesn't have to be, but this is just the signs that are connected to that. It says you got some big ass love coming in with a soulmate. Be open and wise to accept and take it. And it says you won't see if you won't see if you can unless you cross the bridge. Okay, so yeah, so all right, so you got love, and I was feeling like business is coming into play here, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be love. You know what I mean? So for some of you, there's love. For others of you, it may be business. And for some of you, it may be both, because we have Libra and Gemini and Pisces, which is about duality. So there's going to be two things at once, and the need to structure and balance these things. All right. So you are on the right path. You're just needing, so it's like, even if you're already in like a business, or you're already moving forward with this relationship, or moving forward with this idea, moving forward with whatever structure you have going on, because Saturn is here, so it means some structure that you have going on, you're needing to fully immerse yourself into. You know what I mean? So it could even be like a routine, a structure. Well, yeah, it could be like a routine, or it could be something complexity that you have a lot of knowledge about, or you're very analytical about, like you're very curious about, because Gemini represents curiosity. And with the answers you need are coming, that means that there's a lot of communication for people. You learn a lot from communicating with people. So that's going to probably be an energy that you're going to need to be getting into, becoming more vulnerable, or becoming more sensitive, emotionally sensitive to people. So these signs are not really signs who do well at like expressing emotions. Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, they don't do such a great, Pisces does, but it's so overruled by a lot of air and water that it wouldn't really make a difference here. So it's like you're needing to really call on that type of energy of really like diving into situations emotionally, like really submerging yourself in there and being vulnerable, or allowing vulnerability. All right. Because it's like, it says your life is a canvas, and it makes me think of the Page of Cups, the upright, even though you don't have a Page of Cups here, but it makes me think of it. Because the Page of Cups is an artist. He's a poet, and he's not always emotionally intelligent. He's not emotionally involved. He doesn't really understand the complexity of feelings. And here you're needing to do more research or do more studying of the complexity of things. Find a more structured, practical approach. Something that's more disciplined. That's what the vibe is, but gentle. So a more gentle, direct approach is going to be needed. All right, and this is going to get you more partnerships, and this could be in business, or more friendships, or more of these people that are going to be coming in, or that are like in your vicinity, because they're most likely going to be in your vicinity when you have this change of perspective, because that's what's going to bring these people in, a change of perspective. So you're already on it, but you're kind of like seeing too far ahead, and that's what it's saying. It's telling you to become more grounded, because that's the energy that you're going to need to be becoming more grounded, more dedicated. You got the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Empress, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah. And it's about determination and stamina. But in this place, because it's in reverse, so I'm feeling like this is about relaxing, not having to, whoa, wait. This is recognizing when you're putting time and energy in the wrong places. That's what that's about. With the Emperor and all that, it's like, yeah, you don't have to. So it's like you don't have to work too hard. So you just need, okay, so this can really flow. All right, so you're on a great path. And it says be here, be now. That's in reverse. And that just means that you're not being present. All right, so that's the whole great thing about this. Everything's going, all right, so you're definitely on the right path. Everything's going in alignment with where it needs to go for you. All right, you're really the creator of this right now. So you're really in charge of whatever happens for you. And that's why it says you won't see if you can unless you cross that bridge. So you don't think you can, so you can't. That's what it is. But it's like you're kind of like seeing yourself already ahead of the game before you've gotten there. But at the same time, you're needing to build some type of structure to it, or have some type of foundation to it first. And then you're needing to submerge yourself into it by getting as much information, studying, researching, analyzing, connecting with the right people. These people are going to be expansive people and are going to help you. They're going to give you a lot of, I want to say clear communication, but they're also going to give you a lot of helpful or like what's the saying? Steel sharpens steel. So these people that are going to be coming in, they're going to be very helpful. They're going to be entrepreneurial, or they're going to be enterprising, or they're going to be thinking about the whole. How can we work with each other? Like, what is the most conducive way to get our needs met? What is the most conducive ways to build up this structure or build up whatever it is that we're going at towards? And because you says your life is a canvas, this means that you have the driver's seat. You're able to create it how you want. What's going to be coming is a change of perspective, and this allows other people in, or other people come in and they change your perspective. But either which way, that's going to give you a brand new beginning. It gives you an open door to the opportunity that you were looking for. This can be like innovative ideas that maybe you wouldn't have thought of before, because once you start getting vulnerable with these people, that's when people start opening up, and then they start giving you resources. They give you information. They collaborate with you. People can recognize when people are very forgiving or very understanding of just the plight of being a human. So in this case, even if it's like a relationship, you're still going to need to be vulnerable, and communicate these feelings, and be truthful and honest about your vulnerabilities or about your emotions and how you feel. Be practical about it, and not necessarily just, connecting everything to it or making everything seem like one thing. So even if it's like a business, don't make this one business seem like it's all one thing. It's different increments of it. So maybe one person can't just be the marketing, one person can't just be the HR. They can't just be financing. You can. That's initially how it goes as an entrepreneur or whatever. If you're not trying to be an entrepreneur, this is you may need to delegate sometimes, or allow someone else sometimes to take the lead. So that's what this is about. But these are going to be good, helpful people that are going to come in, and this comes from a change of perspective. And the change of perspective for you probably is in becoming more emotionally in depth with people, or coming more connected on a soul-to-soul level, like really getting to know people, like really building some type of structured connection with people, but from an emotional standpoint, so that's probably what's going to change here. And it may have been something that you probably didn't want to do, and this is what it's saying, is that's how you're going to get a soulmate. But I was feeling like business first, but it's saying this is how you're going to get a soulmate. All right, so what's going to be increased in this period of time is your willpower. All right, so we got solar plexus here. All right, and it says, I am powerful beyond measure. So this is how you're going to be feeling. This is the energy that's going to be coming in for you. All right, this is the energy you're going to need to be taking on as well. All right, so some of the action that I want you to take here is taking care of your health, focusing on the practical matters. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about, paying attention. It's like routine, schedule. That's what it needs, or structure. Doing something day in and day out regularly. So this is like making sure that you have cross your T's and dot all your I's. That's what this is. And with the star in reverse, it's about healing, inner healing. All right, but this is also about projecting. So remember, one of these readings I was doing about projecting, sometimes it can be considered a wish unfulfilled, but as an action for you to take, this would be more so about projecting onto like reality of what you would like to see in this situation. How would you like to see this situation play out? But because it's also Aquarius energy, that means detaching from the expectation of things needing to go exactly like you planned it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes with this Eight of Pentacles, it can be like a structure or routine, and then it can be an expectancy of things going as they've always gone because I've always done this way. But it can also be about mastery, and that's usually where people, once they become a master of something, they sometimes forget the finer, greater details or the fundamentals. And so that's something like that here. It's like, okay, projecting onto your future of what you would like to see, but detaching from how you expect it to happen. You need to build a type of structure, and some type of reliability or consistency. But it could be done because you're the creator. There's no right or wrong way to do this at the moment. And once you change this perspective and allow people to get closer to you, that's when this new perspective changes. New perspective comes in, and there's a brand new opportunity, because the door is about a perspective change and ideas, creative ideas that are expressed, that allows you a new way of, or it opens to a doorway. But this allows you to take it's like the world opens up to you. It becomes something totally different than what you first imagined it. Because Pisces is that dreamy energy, Neptune energy, where you're really not seeing things clearly. Is it true? Is it fantasy? Am I tripping? I'm just gonna kind of hold on. Woe is me. At the same time, it's resentment, and it's like a whole slew of feelings all the time. And here you're going to be able to communicate all those feelings, so you're not going to feel that way. So you're not going to have to hold on to them anymore. You're just going to be able to share them. And this is good for business, and this is great for intimate connections and partnerships. All right. So whatever it is that you build or you grow, you're going to need to protect it. So you are on the right path, but you're just, a little bit ahead of where you already are. So you're already projecting in your future what it is that you want, which is good. That is the advice of what it's saying. It's saying because you're the creator, you can do that, but you're needing to build some type of structure, routine, consistency, and then knowing your value, and knowing what you have to offer. All right. It's saying that you're needing to recognize when you're putting your time and your efforts in the wrong place, or that you're fighting pointless battles. Sometimes the Seven of Wands can be about fighting pointless battles, or something that you really didn't even have a point to fight about. You're just kind of like fighting about it. And so that's something that you may need to be aware of in this case. It says you are strong and capable, and with gratitude, optimism, and action, manifest the life you desire. All right, so here's your advice. Manifestation. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have so long aspired to create will soon manifest. So Power One, I feel like there's going to be some love, and it will be a business. All right, so you're probably getting the best of both worlds, and you're on the right path. Okay, you're just looking a little bit too far and needing to stay present with right now. Do the practical work, the practical measures. Focus on that. Focus on emotional intensity, maybe. That's more like a Scorpio energy. Think of emotional well-being. Think about that. Emotional well-being in your connections, in your business, in your partnerships, in your underdealings with other people. Think about that. That soul-to-soul level, that emotional connection of harmony, of feeling like you two are one. This is my friend, this is my partner, this is my family, and I love them like I love myself. That type of energy, all right? This is my partner, this is my business, this is my whatever, and I love it like I love myself. That type of energy, okay? So, Power One, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy, Noonie. and it's Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 2. So, pile 2. Are you on the right path? Okay. Okay. I see what's going on here. Okay. Pile 2. Yeah. You're getting there. All right. So you are on the same path. You're learning to speak your truth and trusting your intuition. You're also learning. So you're getting downloads and stuff. Oh, yeah. You got the what? Oh, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're on the right path. Okay. All right. This one's a lot more clear to see. And it's like all the cards and everything, all the messages are saying, yeah. What you are getting over, though, is codependency. All right? Needing other people for strength, or needing other people for security, needing other people to see your value, needing other people to, validate you. And this is in relationships, all right? But this is, you're cleansing that, all right? The first card out is cleansing, all right? So you are getting over that. Okay, so this is about inviting. Okay, you got relationship here. So let's go over the signs real quick. All right, we got Leo, Cancer, Libra, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. So that is 3 Leos, 2 Cancer, 3 Cancers, 2 Scorpios, and 2 Pisces, 3 Pisces. Okay. So this could be you. This could be others. This could just be the energy that's being taken on at this time that you may need to be in, and the energy. But it's going to play out for you. It's going to be good. All right. There's going to be a lot of love here. Okay, because that's what it's saying. You're learning to trust your inner authority, your inner wisdom, your intuition, all right? And you're learning to be able to speak your truth, but you're also learning how to communicate feelings and listen when other people are expressing theirs, okay? It says because you are being okay, so you need to take a nap. You're needing some rest, all right? Now, you have a lot of ambition, but this is also causing you to become in what they call... it's like I feel like I'm tired, like I'm having a brain fart. What do they call it? Like, you need rest, because what they call it is psychic attacks. All right. So you're a person who's very ambitious, very driven. All right, and this can cause you to become overly paranoid because of lack of sleep, lack of rest, always on go. Because you have a lot of energy here, because you have a lot of Leo energy here, and you're cleansing. All right, so you could be taking care of your body, but anyway, you're about to be elevating. All right, what's that Drake song? Elevate. Yeah, about to be elevating. It says after all the blocks, you are moving forward now. Don't let anyone fuck with your path and your blessing. Yeah, I knew that. I figured that you was already on the right path. You're just dealing with codependency, or the need for other people to validate you, or the need for other people's resources, or something like that. You're healing through that. All right, but you're very driven, and this is about time now that you're about to start inviting new people into your life. And this could get you a relationship. All right, this could be new partnerships, because 7th house in this case is about, 7th house is about significant partnerships. So this is about life-changing partnerships. This could be marriage. This could be long-term business, or like a long-term endeavor of some sort. This is something that can almost stand the test of time if you guys put the work or the time or the energy into it. Oh, wait. And there could be like an invitation. So this might be like a separate story. This could be like an invitation. Someone may invite you home or to their house. Could be a Cancer. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, because the invitation is right under a personal issue reaches resolution, which means that there's a brand new beginning, or something becomes illuminated. There's like a culmination. Is it a culmination? Yeah, it's like a culmination at this moment of like evidence of something here. So evidence of an invitation is recognizing how you put yourself out there, seeing yourself. But it's going to be a communication about that. So maybe personally, okay, maybe you weren't feeling too good about yourself, or you were like, yeah, of course. If we're having claim your independence, and it's in reverse. It's having the codependency of needing other people to show you your value or validate you. So that's what it is. But anyway, what you're going to be encouraging up is becoming more enthusiastic and possibly more generous. All right, you're going to be becoming more powerful just after this cleanse, because that's what's going on. You're doing some type of cleanse, or you may not recognize that you're cleansing, but you're getting rid of old relationships or stale energy that's no longer good for you. All right, and so this is going to be inviting new people in, and it's going to make you become aware of how you're presenting yourself in the world. So y'all might be the one I tell this to, so I'm just going to tell it to y'all because my boy, he opened me up the other day. In this conversation we was talking about, he was explaining to me what transactional relationships are, and sometimes we think of them as like, I pay for this, you pay for that, and that's transactional. Like if I say, for instance, I take you on a date, I would expect maybe you cook one night, and that's it's and the expectation of it is the issue. You know what I mean? That needing to know that someone is going to do for you like you do for them is a reciprocal. I mean, you're going to naturally get that. You're going to want reciprocated energy. But the desire to try to control that of how it comes, it's something different. There's a control aspect of trying to control how it comes. And so when he was explaining that to me, that's when it became clear. It's like, oh, recognizing how you put yourself out there. So if I'm putting myself out there in a way that is transactional, then the people I'm meeting are going to be transactional. But if I'm actually putting myself out there in a way to maybe connect with people emotionally or connect with them financially, it's like knowing where to sort people, but at the same time recognizing that you have the power and choice to choose, or the power and choice to, take it in whatever direction you want to. All right. But this is also it's just more so about paying attention to how you put yourself out there. How do you present yourself? When you come into a room, how do you see yourself? How do you stand? How do you sit? How do you communicate? How do you talk? How do you look? Are your eyes darting? This is that. And see, with the sleeper here, it means that there's a need for rest, because you're on psychic overload and being paranoid, thinking that others are out to get you, and you're in a brand new cycle. New people are coming in. You've already cleansed out old people. So you're on the right path. You're still just struggling with that interdependent, that need of feeling like you depend on others. So it's like, I don't want to stand alone just yet. That's where you're at, but you got the showstopper, which means that you get a lot of attention and that you draw a lot of attention. We got the sun here twice, which means that you draw a lot of attention. You get a lot of attention. This is natural for you, and you're really just probably tripping. And because maybe you got a lot of attention, you probably felt like others were always out to get you. And so you've already eliminated those past, relationships. Those are gone. Cleanse was your first card out, meaning that that's what you're going through. And it's not in reverse. This is upright. So it means that you're going through like saging, smudging. You probably just got into something like that. Or you've been into that. But invitation is like a new beginning. It's like recognizing yourself for the first time. So this is what this is about. You're going to be starting to feel like your voice is heard, right? That's what's going to be happening, because you're growing into this energy where right now you may feel like you're low. You may feel low. You may feel like nobody's listening to you. You may feel like you never get what you want. But you probably, if you're not a person who's an entertainer, this probably could be something that you'd major in, because you have a lot of ambition. You have a lot of drive. You're probably very easy to get along with, because we have claim your independence. So you're probably very easy to get along with, and Libra energy here would make you very easy or harmonious to get along with people. And you may necessarily like to be in relationships or work with other people. And maybe being independent was something that's difficult for you, or being decisive about what you want was probably difficult for you, and so because of, probably always being on go, or always, like needing to be, I almost felt like a survival mode, like it almost like a survival mode. Because I think a cat spirit is being like, they're not scavengers, but they're very independent. But when, like, I've never experienced a clingy cat, I don't know what that's like ever, but I've heard of people having clingy cats, which is really very weird, because cats are super independent. They clean themselves, they'll feed themselves if they have to, they'll cut, kill, cluck, and pluck whatever they need to for themselves, So here it's like, it's like you're not making decisions for yourself. You're not fully invested in you. You're needing other people to invest in you for you to feel strong. And it's just saying that you don't need that. You just need to be loyal to yourself at this moment. You don't have to seek approval from other people. That's what Leo suffers with, and when you have two suns here, two sun energies is giving me that. That's a need of like, sometimes that's like it's like it's a weakness. We all have weaknesses. It's a level of vulnerability that needs to be had. Leo likes the attention. So even if you're not a Leo, the energy of you liking attention and liking to show off and possibly be a little bit bossy or get the attention and, have a big ego or be very prideful or just, very expressive, that energy was more so to gain, recognition, to be seen by others. It's for them to see your value. All right. And so it's saying that you are on that path. You're good. You're probably doing well if you're already doing that. But this is also saying that love is coming in here. All right. And this is going to bring you more significant relationships. These are like, I was going to say like grown people, adult relationships, because seventh house is a significant relationship. It's not your fifth house. Your fifth house is fun. And even though we do have Leo energy here, it's more like seventh house is like, we can get married. We can buy a house. We can create a business. We can create our own Amazon, our own Alibaba, our own, something large scale when I think of relationships in the seventh house. And that's it. This is what this would be. This is what you're learning to invite people into, and you're doing this by cleansing your space, your thinking, your beliefs, old patterns, toxic. So you're on the right path. All right. And that's what you're healing though, is codependency. So just know that. It says, is your soul too dark for the light? No, you are the light. So you're healing, and you may, be healing energy of not feeling good enough. I don't have solar plexus here, but I do have the Ace of Cups, which is unconditional love. So you're going to get an offer from someone who may be in their late 20s, mid 30s, you know what I mean? This could be an offer, could be a water sign, or be a very romantic type of person, very nurturing. They're abundant in their own right. This is a person who's they're gonna be a gift from God, okay? Because you got the Ace of Cups, and that is your holy grail. And anytime a hand randomly from nowhere is handing you something, that is a gift from God. Plus, we have what's it called? Crown chakra. And crown chakra is the universe communicating with you, downloads, spirit telling you, hey, great job, you did that. You know what I mean? Because it's saying after all the blocks, you are moving forward now. Don't let anyone fuck with your path and your blessings. So you're going to start expressing your emotions as well. That's what's being cleansed out, is this ego, this prideful energy. All right. And maybe being too masculine. I feel like you're going to probably balance that out, because we got sun with the moon energy. And usually that's an opposition. You know what I mean? When the full moon shows up, that's an opposition. That's a decision to be made of either being more driven or being more compassionate, focusing more on your emotional needs as opposed to what your desires are. So you might be tempering that down, where you may not be as driven to get materials or driven to get success, achievement. You may start to really focus on your emotional well-being. All right. And this is going to get you relationships. This is similar to Power 1. So I guess we're all going into that. I'm not going to say we all are, because we're only in 2 powers. So maybe not. You know what I mean? But you are going to be healing that energy. I feel like you need to defend yourself. And, with cat spirit, I think of being sneaky. So maybe you were being sneaky, underhanded, to get your way, or doing things like that. Being very prideful and headstrong to get things that you wanted, But you're probably going to get some rest, because it says you need to lay down. All right. And you may be feeling very low and drained. All right. But it's saying pretty soon you're going to need to stand up and communicate your message. The world is ready to hear you. All right. So your throat chakra is being healed. Your heart chakra is being healed. All right. It says release the worry and fear and allow confidence, trust, and strength to take you to your goal. And then it says listen to your inner voice. Release your ideas of the outcome you wish to see and trust that you are aligned with the universe. And right here you got Wheel of Fortune as the actions, King of Cups. Not Queen of Cups. You got Queen of Cups though. And you have Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. So there's abundance that's coming in here. This is a lucky chance. This is like take a chance. Take a chance at love. This is something that's being given to you. Take a chance here. All right. And if it's not necessarily love, this is taking a chance at creativity. But it feels like, one, if you're an entertainer, or you want to be an entertainer, or you want to get attention in some way, I feel like you're already doing that. But if you want to get attention, or you want to get noticed or all that, Stop thinking that other people are out to get you, and stop thinking that you need other people to validate who you are. You're cleansing an energy of old people who were using you, probably abusing you, who didn't value you, see you for who you were, none of that. And maybe because you weren't putting yourself out there in that way, because that's what this energy is about, of like not feeling like, even though none of these cards are really saying that outside of maybe the claim your independence, the rest of this storyline, the way the rest of the cards fell out, it was like, yeah, you're learning to turn your gaze inwardly instead of outwardly. So it's like, instead of outwardly looking for gratification, you're looking for it from the inside. Like, am I happy? Does this work for me? So emotionally is what you're going to be like resolving, and you're on the right path to that. And they're saying that great love is coming in. A good partner is coming in. This could be somebody who's maybe a little younger than you, or this could be somebody who's a little older than you, because we got it both ways. So it could be a little bit older than you. You know what I mean? This could be like a class or two. When I say like, this could be like maybe 4 years, 4 to 10 years older than you, maybe less. Maybe less, maybe 4 to 10 years, but this could be, it could be any year in there. So it could be older than you, younger than you. It's one of those stages, but they're going to be understanding of you and your emotions. You know, they're not going to, they're going to either they're going to be like above you, not necessarily like above you, but they're going to either be like ahead of you in their emotional understanding, or they're going to be just right below you, right next to you, able to grow and understand your concepts emotionally. Okay. So if this is creativity, though, you're going to be evolving, growing. So you're going to start off with a great idea, a great beginning, or a great proposal, a great vision, and that's going to grow because the divine is going to catch that. You know what I mean? Because the way you're going to put yourself out there is like, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to create something that I really want to create, and I'm going to make something happen. Here it's just saying about relationships. It's saying that relationships are going to come in. And this could be in partnerships, in business, you know what I mean? Because the seventh house does represent business endeavors. So this could be that, all right? You could be getting a lucky break and a business, a business proposal that's really a blessing from the universe. And this is going to put you in a higher status to really share, your creative ability with others. All right, because the Queen of Cups is a creative. All right, so that's probably something that's going to happen here as well. So there's two stories, and you could be living both, or you could be living one or the other, so be aware of that. Here's your advice, though. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. So let's go over the signs one more time. We have Leo, Cancer, Libra, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. All right. So, pile 2. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So, pile 3. Are you on the right path? Oh, treasure. Moon. Perception. Commitment. Okay. Okay, I see that. I get that. So that's what you're working on there. Oh, a win-win. Okay, you got a new start here somewhere. A win-win outcome is promised, or a win-win outcome is forecast. I said promised. So maybe, because I felt promised because I seen the hand shaking. So I'm thinking of like promise, but it could be like a partnership, business-ship. You know what I mean? Okay, so we got business and we got relationships, because of course, this is reading for more than just one type of person, or more than, a few people. Okay, so what I am getting is the action. You're going to have to let something go, release something, kind of let something just, like let it go. Something that you might have been frustrated about, angry about, you're going to need to let it go. Because we also have moon perception here, all right? And so the challenging phase in your life is about to pass. It's okay to take it slow. It's not a race. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing to get to the finish line. Are y'all serious? Okay, so pile three. Y'all already have things clicking. All right. So even if you're not like, that's the thing about it. You're not aware of it. That's what's really going on. You're not aware of the things that are going on for you. So you're on the right path though. All right. You just may be feeling a bit challenged and feeling like, and that's what it's saying, like, let that go. Let that confusion go. There's an emotional, I was going to say an emotional eruption that's within you. Let that go. You're learning, you learned that lesson, is what it's saying. You learned that lesson. All right. You may be, so this could also be in a relationship because I'm getting the energy of you left someone out in the cold. This could be a Leo. This could be you. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a Libra. This could be a Cancer. This could be an Aquarius. All right, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but that's part of one story. All right. Then there's this energy of you being either someone who has a large community, you work for a large network, you have a large group of friends, or a large association of something, all right, that you're committed to, and it has bringing your ideas to life. Treasure is here, which means that you're needing to pay attention to the finer details and not overlook things, like not overlook the small joys, the small pleasures. You may be kind of like this pile one. Pile one was like where they were like putting the cart before the horse. You're not really doing that. You're already ahead of it. Like you're already where you're supposed to be, but you may not feel like you may not feel like you have a lot of expansive, large ideas that could be futuristic, or that could be good for humanity, or good for like mankind, or good for just the world in general, or good for a large group of people, right? And it's saying that you have big picture thinking, but you're missing the underlining emotions to other people. So you're not connecting with people and emotionally, and you're not paying attention to the finer details of that. Like you're not catching on to other people's what do they call that? Emotional, maybe their emotional response, but I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking like you wasn't paying attention to their emotional state, or their emotion, like how they're feeling. You don't pay attention to that. All right, saying like you're missing that. All right, so it says soul memories and gifts. You've done this before, so you could be like a very spiritual type of person. When I think of perception here with the moon, I think of someone being slightly psychic, and then with Aquarius energy here, that is an energy of being futuristic thinking. So you are a person like that, but you may be using your ideas and your creativities in the wrong way, where you're thinking of the things that can go wrong, or you're thinking of the things that aren't working. You're thinking of them in a more pessimistic way, as opposed to thinking about it in a way of how you can work it together. So you may be liking to be independent, because what it's saying is to become more playful and to be open to opportunities and possibilities. Because we got the Sun with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles sometimes is about walk away, it's about destitution, or being left out. But really, it's a card of hope, similar to the Star, because the Star is in there. Well, not in this one, but in one of these decks I had, the Star was in there. And then the thing about it is that there are resources there. There are brand new beginnings there. There is a level of stability there and comfort there, but you're not seeing it. Instead you're willing to trudge along on your own, or you're willing to trudge along and leave people, like it's like a level of detachedness from them, like keeping them almost at an arm's length. All right. I'm saying that you can take it slow though. So somehow you're missing people. You're missing people, but it's saying there's going to be a new start, and this could be with a new community. Like I was going to say like a new adventure. So this could be like a new adventure, but it could be like with a new community. So right now you're on the right path, but right now it's like you're not needing to do anything special. Like you don't need to rush or try to make anything better or try to add finishing touches to anything. You don't need to do that. Right now, just marvel in the small wonders and the small wins and all the beauty that is around you, because it's a lot that's going on around you, and you're not paying attention to that. You're not really honoring that. You're kind of like your own, like I said, you're like far one, where you're looking already into the future of like, this needs to be this big, this needs to be this way, this needs to happen this way, and it's just like, slow it down. You know what I mean? You don't need to worry about that. Give people a chance to get back to you. And I guess that's important. Now, if this is like a relationship, then it's still kind of a similar thing of like letting people give back to you and recognizing, the smaller wins emotionally, like recognizing when you guys are connecting, recognizing when you guys share the same sentiments. These things are important. Recognizing when someone is angry and you're aware of what you did, and recognizing that you can rectify it. Like these are little things that can be in here instead of using your mind in a way where, oh, this motherfucker just did that. I'm not fucking with them no more. You know what I mean? Instead of that type of energy, commitment is about wholeheartedly putting yourself in there emotionally. In this deck, it's about really seeing the fruits of you putting the time and the effort into this. And this has to do with relationships. This has to do with connections, though, because this is large people who are able to help you out in the world, help you achieve a larger goal. This is similar to like the seventh house energy, but this is like friends. Well, it's almost like the third house energy, which is like friends, like your neighborhood. Seventh house is like significant relationships. Fifth house, that could be like friends. I think that one could be more like friends. But anyway, I'm going off the topic. 11th house, in this case, is like dealing with friends who can build you up in the world, that can have you, that can give you skills or abilities or give back to you in a way that allows you to show your potential to the world. All right. And this could even be in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily even have to necessarily just be friends. This could be like an intimate partner, allowing others to give back to you in a way that allows you to express your true, authentic self. It's saying that a new start is coming, and this could deal with a partnership. This could be like a handshake, I was thinking more like, what did I say before? Some type of commitment, but I was thinking like because when I seen the handshake, I thought about like working together, a partnership. It's going to be a partnership. Maybe it's a handshake. It doesn't have to be a handshake though, But anyway, it's a win-win outcome is forecast. So I said a win-win a win-win outcome is promised. So maybe someone wants to promise you something, or there's like some type of contract or something like that. Because Libra does represent contracts, so that could be that too. And you have justice here too. And if that's the case, as the action that you need to take with the Queen of Swords is look over that shit. Look over any contracts. Don't miss over anything. Like you want to, because the Sun is here too. That's an illuminary, all right? Because there could be money that could be lost here. So if you're signing contracts, you're needing to look over that, all right? But be open to new possibilities. Like be open to all possibilities, all right? So a new start is coming, and it may be, like I said, with a new community or with a new environment or a new friend group or something like that, all right? You're on the right path to where you're going, but they're just saying like this moment, you don't need to do anything special. Just kind of like feel the ride, enjoy the ride. You're being taken on a journey because the new start is here, is a new moon. This is like an expansive start, a brand new beginning, a boom bow in your face. Look, here's the fruit of all the things you were hoping for. So it's like that. And then with the 11th house, that is star energy. So that's like hopes and wishes. And it's a win-win outcome that both parties are happy. All right. And this could be something that's like that that you imagined or dreamed of. You know what I mean? Because that's usually what Aquarius energy gives me, like my imagination, my dreams, my aspirations. This is what I always hoped would happen. You know what I mean? This was a wish come true to me. So something like that. You're on that path for that to happen. All right. They're just saying that right now, just enjoy the journey. All right. And stop thinking of things in like a pessimistic. Use your creative ideas or your creative thinking as a way of saying yes or seeing things happen. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of looking at it in a negative sense, look at it in a more optimistic. Be open to the possibility. And while the journey is going on, be happy with it. Like enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Smell the flowers. Get you some fresh roses or something. Whatever the case is, maybe take early morning walks. Like really enjoy where you are. Enjoy the process. They're saying that you have soul gifts and you've done this before. So it's like you're rushing to do nothing. You don't need to rush. You've done this before. So you know what comes of this. All right. And they're saying it's okay to take it slow. There's no rush to get here. Instead, enjoy giving back. Enjoy being with friends in a social circle or like being around people. Like this is about like getting out and being with people. And that's what this would entail. And maybe working out or smoking, stop smoking, because we got respiratory here and that can't breathe. So are you ready to let go of the suffering so that you can take in new possibilities? Release so you can receive. Yeah, and that's what this Queen of Swords, that's what that energy was when it was like, your advice was going to be to let it go. So whatever, maybe you have resentments or a feeling of maybe giving more, maybe that's what it is, like a feeling of like, maybe I give more to people who don't have as much as me, and it's that scarcity mindset of maybe people may take more than you want to give or may take more than what you have. So there's that pessimistic thing of like, maybe they're trying to do something. Maybe this is going to go wrong, or maybe it's not going to do what I need them to do. It's kind of like, it's very critical and almost judgy, you know what I mean? And you may be judging things wrongly, is what they're really saying. All right? I'm saying become more lighthearted, more free spirited, more carefree. There's a brand new beginning here. There could be a baby, it could be a baby because sometimes I think of it as being a baby here. But there are going to be resources and new opportunities. Because that's what the Five of Pentacles means is opportunities, new opportunities. Because right after the Five of Pentacles, what happens? Charity, Six of Pentacles. So that's what this is. And it's saying this challenging phase in your life is about to pass. So don't trip too much. All right. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. All right. And that's your thoughts. It says your thoughts. It says, what does it say? Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Exactly. And it says stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. And then that's it. So you see, remember what I was saying about you thinking about other people being in a certain way? And that's what it says. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. So where you may be being overly critical of other people, thinking that they're maybe out to get you, or thinking that they're not honest, or they're not truthful, or they're not this, that, and the third. These are just your thoughts. And they can be sneaky, lying bastards. You know what I mean? Don't confuse yourself. Use your creative thoughts in a more conducive way to get the relationships or get the outcomes you would like, the hopes and the wishes, the dreams that you have. Use those thoughts to imagine it going that way, as opposed to thinking that it can't happen. All right, because there are new opportunities and chances around for you. All right, and you're needing to trust your intuition, trust your emotional vibes to get there, and look at the bigger picture in the grand scheme of things. All right, so let's go over signs one more time. Oh, wait, let me give you advice. Advice. Patience. That's what the turtle says. It says okay to go slow. It's okay to go slow. It says patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. So let's go over signs one more time. We got Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Leo. Okay? So, Pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 4. So, Pile 4. Are you on the right path? Okay. So you're a dreamer. Okay. And it's saying, oh yeah, and it's saying you need to get out your head. Get your head out of your ass. Pronto. So Power 4, that's something that you're needing to do. And you're needing to do a reset. Some type of reset right about now. So let's go over the signs. You could be let's get these out. So you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius again, Libra, Pisces, or Leo. Okay? And I want to kind of say Capricorn because this was giving me like the devil energy, this card, Desire. Kind of reminded me of the devil card. So today I'm going to say Capricorn. All right? So you could be doing a review. Could be looking back on some things. This could be in balance. What we got? Balance. Finding a fair, equal give and take. Or finding because when I looked at the Six of Wands, I thought of like arrogance, but in this case it's upright, so it's in like a healthy sense of accomplishment. And that's what it's saying. Like you're going to be able to work with other people here. So you may need to be looking back, maybe reviewing past relationships or past maybe flings. All right. So are you on the right path? It says yes. Slow and steady. But the way that you're going about it right about now is like you're going through a cosmic, they call it a cosmic slumber. So you're going through like a winter period where you're reviewing things. You're looking back on the lessons that you've learned. And it maybe has to do with desire, passion, sex, or it could just deal with not being motivated, not really wanting to move things forward. But I feel like sex because they're like intimately together. So you may be reviewing past relationships, past relationship dynamics, and recognizing the balance or the equal give and take. That's what was coming to me, equal give and take here. And what it's saying is that you're needing a reset somehow here, and you're needing to show the world the real you. So you maybe you haven't been exactly motivated or feeling inspired to express who you really are, like to be authentic, to really put your quirks out there, to let your weirdness flag, your weird flag shine or show. You haven't really gotten into that energy, but you're going to be coming into that. All right, because like you're going to be finding time to, because what's going to be peaking is your confidence, but this may happen gradually over time. Okay, because you got the turtle spirit and it says slow and steady wins the race. So you're going to be getting there to the finish line when it comes to your confidence, but you're just finding a balance right now. You're finding a balance based on what your past might have been. So this could have been like, maybe a lot of short-term flings, a lot of, heartbroke. A lot of relationships that were like just maybe physical or not really, they were like shallow, you know what I mean? So this is that, recognizing that, and you're going through what's called like a winter period where there's not really anything going on around you, you know what I mean? And so this is inspiring you. What it's supposed to do is inspire you to let out the realer version of yourself, the most authentic or true version up to date. So like, imagine you're an Apple or a Samsung. This is your new update. That's what you're going over right now. So you're on the path to doing that. All right. Now you could be getting into like mysticism, you know what I mean? Or you could be getting into like maybe having dreams, because we got Pisces energy here. And sometimes I can deal with dreams, but I can also, I always think of it as dealing with addictions of some sort. And it could deal with sex because we have review with the desires. But it doesn't have to be that. It could just be, you being a dreamer and really having a lot of ideas, but not really moving forward on it. And this is a period in time where you're looking back on all the ideas, the creative abilities, the creative chances you had, and you didn't take inspired action to do so. And so that's what this period in time is about, because it's saying that you're going to be coming into a time where you're going to be more balanced with finding fun and joy and excitement and just everyday life, and at the same time healing or like learning from your past mistakes, your past experiences. So your crown chakra is being activated here. Your sacral chakra is being activated here. So that's a healing. So if you were having like a sexual addiction, or you were having a drive or desire for sex, that's being healed. If you were having creative issues, or and you also have your third eye chakra, so that's intuition here too. So intuition is being healed here. Your sexual or creative energy is being healed here, and your heart chakra, your receptive energy, is being healed here. So this is going to allow you to see more clearly what your goals are, what your desires are, what you really want. So you're on the right path as well. So that's great. That's great. That's great. Everybody in this reading was on the whole path. I thought y'all guys were going to be the one that was not on the path. All right. So that's cool. Okay. So now I guess in theory we're all on the path, but this was the thing though. So what it is you're looking at, you're doing good because what you're doing is you're looking at past relationships, or you're looking at past relationship dynamics that may have been more superficial and not really emotionally involved, because we got Aquarius energy right next to it, and Aquarius is not really an emotional based sign. You know what I mean? We don't have any emotional based, except for the Knight of Cups. We do have that here. So there is going to be energy of you starting to understand and recognize your own emotions. You may not know where to place them or how to place them, but because we got the Queen of Swords accompanying that, and she's in reverse. So you may not know how to place these emotions, and you may let them get the best of you and sometimes and all that, but it's okay. Because this is what you're doing is you're learning here. You're learning from past experiences, and this is allowing you to become who you are. So I don't want to keep repeating that, because there's going to be a sense of confidence that's going to come from that, but it's going to go slow. All right, it says you might get what? You might get a drunk text for Netflix and chill. They want to show you something. And that's why you got bliss here. Where'd that come? Oh, okay. I see it. Okay, I was about to say, well, how'd that get in here? But I get it. I get it. Because it says surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So yeah, that's the balance. So maybe you're going to be having fun with someone. Maybe you'll be having fun with someone. This could be somebody you fantasize about. It's romantic. Okay, this is someone who maybe has addictions or they're adaptive. This is something moves slow. All right, but this is going to invigorate you. So I guess there's a so you're all right. So you're all right. So you're in a review period. You're looking over past relationships. It's like a winter period. Things aren't really happening for you. You're not really seeing anything's happening. Something's going to happen though. That's what I'm getting. Something's going to happen here. You might get a drunk text for Netflix and chill. They want to show you something. This is somebody that you probably already know is coming because crown chakra is right next to it that says, I know. So you probably already know who it is. And it says, get your head out of your ass pronto. So you're overthinking this situation. All right. The moon is here. So that means something's going to be revealed here. All right. Something that maybe needs to be communicated or something that maybe needs to be let go. Because the Queen of Swords sometimes in reverse can be about letting go. You know, sometimes it can be also like dismissive. But this is like dismissing something that you were once afraid of or something that was once unclear to you because the moon is here. So that means that fears are being revealed. Things that were once hidden are being shown to you. You're now able to see them. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on here. So it's something like that that's probably happening. And that's what they want you to know. Like this is like an action that's going to be needing to take. So you may need to let go of something that maybe was either a fear, an obsession, an illusion, or and it probably has to do with love or it has to do with recognition or being celebrated or being appreciated or being validated, something like that. All right, and that might be when this all happens out for you because it's saying that you're going to be enjoying yourself and getting some type of accolade or getting some type of recognition, you know, and there's some type of business offer or there's some type of love offer that's going to be coming in. So you're on the path of all these things coming in and this person wants to like have next. So you're going to be getting recognized. All right, so if you're having like a dry period or like a period of time where people aren't connecting with you or none of that stuff like that, your confidence is going to start peaking shortly. And so it's going to take time though, but I say shortly. So it may take a little bit of time, but it's going to happen. You know what I mean? So let's look at the seasons we have. We have Libra season, we have Pisces season, we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius season, and we have Pisces season again, and maybe Cancer, but I doubt that. I see Pisces season at the latest, all right? So probably by Pisces season at the latest, you'll probably be at your most confident. Maybe not your most confident, but up to that date, that'd be your most recent update, okay? Your most recent upgrade, all right? So it says you're gonna start recognizing that you make a difference, all right? Because that's where your confidence is gonna come from. Your confidence is going to be in you showing your best talents, skills, and abilities. So it's like you're really going to be expressing yourself, but I'm not going to say like expressing yourself, like you're going to really be like showing your wares or showing your abilities, showing what you can do. You know what I mean? It's because you're going to be more confident. All right? You're going to be more intuitive. You know, because that's what's coming. Because this is about you like finding pleasure. So right now, like I said, it's probably like a little dry area or a cold area or like a winter time where things aren't really. It's like you're not really having the excitement you were like, you're reflecting on the past, situations that didn't go the way that you wanted, or you're reflecting on how you didn't actually want to, you're not motivated to make things happen. You know what I mean? It's something like that. You're going to become aware of that. And you're just looking at that and you're learning from that. You're picking out the parts that really resonate with you and letting go of the things that don't resonate with you. And this is going to get you in the energy of finding peace or finding some type of balance. Some fair give and take partnerships, yes. Or a fair give and take partnership, yes. But this could also be working with other people because the Three of Coins is here. But right now you may just be feeling this energy like, why are you here? Or why is it like this? Like why is it dull like this? Why am I, not really experiencing anything right now? And it's saying, you could even be feeling like an energy of where you're unlovable based on your past relationships. That could be it, because the heart chakra is here, and that usually is the energy of us feeling resentful, shame, guilt, or feeling like we're not lovable. So that probably is that. You could have been looking back on past relationships and feeling like, based on the way they all turned out, you're just not lovable. You know what I mean? And that's being healed. You know what I mean? So It's saying that you're starting to recognize that you make a difference. You're making a difference in other people's lives. You're making a difference just by your existence of being here. So oh yeah, and you're gonna be healing that energy of not being able to trust people, and that's probably based because that's what you're doing. Like you're reviewing past relationships that didn't play out how you would want it to for some of us, and for others, you're paying attention to how you weren't motivated to go after the things that you truly desired and how you stood in your own way. You know what I mean? But this is more so like people can't be trusted. It has to do more so with relationships. Not necessarily with you not wanting to go after the things you desire in that case. But anyway, it's saying you have the motivation you need to express your light. Know that what you do today makes a difference in your world tomorrow. So be aware of that. It says that your heart is healing and expanding with love. Spend time showering yourself with that love and then share with others. And then you have your big, beautiful heart is ready to open. Trust that you will be able to discern who is best to walk with you. And they're just saying like to put yourself out there, to express yourself. But this is about getting recognition, getting that for your talents, for your skills, for your ability. And this is in this picture, she looks like she's being the center of attention, the center of attraction, and it's right next to the Six of Wands. So you're gonna be probably doing that, but it may take some time for you to get there, just a little bit, not too long. It's not much longer, but it's gonna take you a little bit to get there. But you're gonna eventually be swimming in the tide of life. Making love to life is what it says. All right. So you could be getting rid of addictions. That could be something that you may be getting rid of, because I think of the desires in reverse as the devil's card, and that could be you getting rid of addictions. All right. It says it is time to embrace a new way of being. Yeah, one filled with health and the freedom to create a new reality. Bingo. That's what I said when I seen the third eye chakra. I know the third eye chakra is about creating a new perspective for yourself. It can also be about your dreams and having new hopes and wishes for yourself. So that's probably something that you're healing, where you might have only seen yourself as one way, or as being this type of value, or only getting recognition for this way, or being this way, or where you're going to change that perspective of how you think that your life should play out, or how you think that relationship should play out, or how you think that things have to go. That's what's being healed, and letting go of regret, shame, guilt, resentment, or that energy of not feeling loved or feeling lovable. That energy will be going away, and feeling like you can't trust other people. So like you're trying to be a creator and going after things that you're really motivated or really desiring to do, and you don't want to share these ideas or share your intentions with other people, that fear of not being able to trust people is going to be eliminated. That's going to be washed away. All right. But some of you guys, I don't know how that got in here, but some of you guys, Hedgehog says you might get a drunk text for Netflix and chill. They want to show you something. So somebody wants to show you something, and this could be somebody from the past, because you got review here. All right, this could be one of your past flings. Maybe it could be new, but I don't see new. And but the thing is, I feel like it's somebody that you know. All right, but this is for bliss. This is for fun. This is to so. I was reading one day, right, about, because I used to guilt myself about casual sex, and I used to judge other people about it. But something I did learn is everything's in moderation, for sure, right? But casual sex, or any sex period, is a creative art or a creative energy, because with sex you can create a whole nother life. But you can also create a recharge of emotions, a recharge of creativity, a recharge of your sensuality, or your home, your peace within yourself. So it's also about connecting with people. And once you release with your heart chakra and with your third eye, being able to see more clearly, or see people and situations more clearly, and with love, then the sex becomes recharging or invigorating, which means it adds more life to you. It adds more vitality to you. It gives you more creative flow and more creative passion and juices. So this person that comes in, even if they're from the past, they may be, I'm not going to say that they are, but the reason for it is for bliss and to invigorate you. So you may be in like a dry area or a dark area or whatever, right? That's it. That's what the void means. You're embracing winter. You're in a cosmic womb, meaning that you're being matured into something new. You're being rebirthed into something new. And with review over top of that just means that you're re-looking at situations, and thinking about whether this is worth it or not. So this could be a relationship where you may have to wonder whether this is worth it or not. All right, and with Pisces here and Libra here, this can be about codependency, or this could be about unfair relationship dynamic, or it can be about lack of boundaries, or it could be about not being genuine with feelings because we got Aquarius energy, or it could be about ego and pride because we got Leo energy, and it could also be about not speaking your truth or communicating clearly or making clear boundaries because we got a Queen of Swords here. Okay, and it can also be about not seeing each other clearly or not seeing the situation clearly because we have the moon here, or having irrational fears around intimacy. Okay, so you know, man, that was like a whole bunch of stories I just gave y'all, but that's what they were all giving out. But somebody in here is going to be getting some love, and somebody in here is going to be recognizing that they make a difference, and it may be all of us, and that'd be great. So here's your advice. Believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Remember when I said nothing to fear, irrational fears? That's what the moon is in reverse. Irrational fears, getting over those things. Anyway, it says, let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. And that's why this is being healed. Your heart chakra, the heart chakra is being healed because it says retain an open heart and mind. That's what you need in order to be able to retain or to receive or to be, what is it, receptive, is the open heart chakra. So that's what's being healed right now. And through this, I guess through sex or through some type of creative venture or creative experience. Sometimes sex doesn't even have to be sex. It can be like sexual tension where you're around someone who you're sexually aroused by, and that gives you the creative flow and juices that you need as well. Don't negate from that. I mean, don't like sleep on that, because sometimes being around beautiful men, handsome men or attractive women can really help your creative flow. Trust me. All right. It says, believe all is possible. So that's what it is. So you're opening your mind. This is your third eye chakra. Your mind, you're changing. The way that you see the world, the way you think about the world is changing. All right, that's what's being healed in this. And that's why you're going through a review period. All right, and this may have to do with your desires. So maybe you are like looking over your desires. That might be possible too. All right, but Power 4, I feel like I'm just throwing out a whole bunch of stuff now because there's going to be an energy of compassion and comfort that's going to be coming up. So I guess if there's a review that's going on, compassion and comfort is what you're looking forward to. So be aware of that. All right. So did I give you all the signs? I did. All right. Power 4. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.